Hello, my name is Ghulam Abbass, and in this video, I will explain what is the token-based authentication in Laravel. In my last two videos, I have explained how to add the basic authentication in Laravel and how to make APIs in Laravel. So this is the project which we just built in our last video, and in this project, we have a API route, API slash show, which shows all the products inside our product table. So the problem here is that let's say this is some sensitive information for users, and we don't want to expose this information to all the users which are on internet. So this is the public URL, and everyone can access this to get all the sensitive information which is inside our database. So what we want to do is that we want to add a token based authentication, and the people with the right token can access this URL and can have access to all this data which is returned from this URL. So for this I will explain what is the token based authentication. This is very interesting. Let me show you. So the token based authentication is that if we have a URL like /API/show and we want to get all the products, so it will query the MySQL app and it will get all the products. It will show to you in the JSON format. But the problem here is that we have many users who can access this information, and we want to allow only some users. So how we can do that? We can do that by adding the tokens. So the users now will call this API /API/show with the tokens, and the Laravel API will authenticate the token. If the token is not correct, it will send the error message to the user. If the token is correct, it will show the products to the user. Alright, so let's do that. Let me show you how we can do that. So there are 3 steps to do that. These are very simple steps. So first, so in our project here, if I refresh the page, I can access this URL, right? So we will use the API auth API middleware to protect the URLs. So what we'll do is that we will open VS Code and then open the API controller, and then write here function, and then construct. Here we need to pass the request, and then what we need to do is that write this middleware and auth API, save it. Alright, so what will happen is that if I run this API now, it will show me an error. So it will show me that auth guard API is not defined. So we have to define this auth guard API in the auth.php file. Go to this file, scroll down on the line number 39. Somewhere here you will see this or guard and web. So we also have to define it for the API. Add a comma here and then write the same thing here. Just change it from the web to API, and then the driver is token, right? Save it and then go back here. I will refresh this page again. So it will show me a login form because I am not authenticated, so it is not showing me the products now. If I go back to API/show, it is not showing me the API, so it is not showing me the products, right? Okay, so if I go back, the step 1 is done. So we need to register the API tokens which we will use in the step 3. So to do that, what we will do is that open the VS Code, go to your API controller.php file, and here we need to add a method to register the users. Public register, and so this will be the same register method which Laravel uses. So you can go to your register controller, which is by default. So in my last 2 videos I have explained how to use the basic authentication in Laravel. You can just watch these 2 videos, and you will understand how you can do that. So in the app http controller auth register.php file, copy this function, close this file and paste it here. We will use the user model. We need to add user app slash model slash user. Here we did a mistake. We need to add public function, and then the name we will pass from the URL, so we will call it from request. Same for the email and password. Alright, so the hash is not defined. What we will do is I will open the register controller and we will copy the hash from here and go back here and just paste it here, so all the errors are gone. So the change here is that we will add the API token column as well, APIs underscore token. Alright, so what should be the API token, right? So we will make the API token by using this code. This will create a random string which can be used for the API token. The string is not defined. Just copy this, paste it at the top. Okay, all right, so this is done, but we don't have the API token column in our user table. So go back to your user migration. So we don't have this API token, right? So the easiest way to do that is to add the column name here like this and run the migration table. Go back here and PHP artisan migrate fresh, so it will drop everything and it will create new table with new columns. But this is not recommended when you have some data in your MySQL table. You should use some other migration to do that. So I will also explain how to do that. If you have some data in your user table, then it will drop everything from your MySQL table, right? So for this, make a new migration table, PHP artisan make migration update users table, and inside this table what we will do is that we will just copy this thing and we will add it here. We will change it to table and remove the other columns. So what will happen now is that the first table is this and we are just adding the new column here. So this way your data will be not deleted. And if I run the migration again, so this is another way to do that. So you can choose any way. So but the second way is recommended. So this is also done, right? So we have the API column in our users table. So we need to add the route now, right? So go back to your VS Code and open the api.php route file. Add a new route for your register function, register and then register. Okay, so go back here. So what this function will do is that it will make a new user with the API token and we will use this API token to access these two functions, right? But the problem is that if I go to this method, it will also require an API token for that, right? It will require an API token as well, but we don't have any token at first place, right? So what we will do is that we will tell the Laravel that add the auth API for all the methods except the register one. So we don't want the authentication on the register. Everyone can register here and they can use make the API here, and then and then they can call the API token to call these two methods. So let's go back to here to our project and write the /API /register, and then question mark name equal to Abbass, and then email equal to abbass@gmail.com, and password is 1234567 That's it. Oops. The problem is that we need to run the project again. PHP artisan serve, go back again, refresh this. So it shows that the API token does not have the default value. So go back here, we have the default value here, but the issue is that open your user.php and add this column fillable as well. Save it, refresh it. So our user is created and we have this API token here. If I copy this API token and if I go back here, API/show question mark API token equal to this new token, press enter, and now I can see the table, right? It is showing me empty, so because there is no rows inside our table. So let's add something here, API/add, and then question mark name equal to iPhone, and API is this. So this will add a new row inside our table, and I can see this row if I go to the API/show. So I can read the data as well. So you see that if I use the correct token, I can access this information. If I don't use the token, it will ask me to log in, right? So I hope you like this video, and please subscribe to my channel, and if you have any question you can go ahead and write in comments. I promise that I read each and every comment and I will reply you.